Hey everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I'll be surviving 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. If you don't know what hardcore is, it's a world mode in Minecraft where the difficulty is locked on hard, and if I die, my entire world gets deleted. This means I'm going to focus on survival and not on vanity. Huge shout out to Luke the Notable and several other creators for inspiring me to make this video. Here's some warnings. The footage was being mean to me and my mouse was super glitchy. I'll probably fix it soon. Also, the frame rate tanks a few times, and I'm sorry, Minecraft hates me sometimes. Now, let's get on to the video. Here I am, starting a new world in hardcore. I decided to use my name as the seed, because I've never played on it before, and I wanted to see what it would be like. And here we are, creating the new world. Creating new worlds was always slow, and this was no exception. Now let's get started on day 0. After spawning into the world, I realized that the skin I wanted wasn't on, so I had to change it. I realized it was super laggy after punching the first tree, and trust me, OBS captured the lag perfectly. I dealt with the pain of the lag and chopped some more trees down, and making an axe made it so much better. I got really lucky, and 3 sheep spawned on my island, so I killed them for their wool and meat. I started mining a little bit so I can get some cobblestone. I also set up a wood shelter so that mobs couldn't get me, and I went to bed right away. Bright and early day 1, I'm still chopping trees because I'm clearing this entire island. I'm clearing trees for the better part of day 1. As I was eating my mutton and as the sun was setting, a creeper creeped up on me, but I dealt with him. There was also a zombie in my mine, and I totally didn't freak out. After the mob scares, I went straight to bed. Day 2, I'm mining for the minerals I need, and actually found some good stuff. I set up some storage, smelted some stuff, made some stuff, and mined some more. I found a cave while mining, and like my frog from 2nd grade, I covered it up and pretended it didn't exist. After emerging from the mines, I chopped the rest of the day. Back to chopping day 3, can't leave any trees left standing on this island. After finishing deforesting the island, I made myself some nice armor. There is this small ugly hill on my island, and because it looked awful, I decided to get rid of it. While I was at it, I decided that I would make my land look a little bit prettier. After making my land look better, I decided to start flattening out a hilly part of my land for a small project later on, and I started digging what I wanted. I dug through the rest of the day, then I went straight to sleep. Back to digging day 4, I breached the side of the hill, and I started punching grass. I was doing some exploring outside my island, and then I found an ocean monument only a few hundred blocks away from my main island. I was super happy that I got one of these rare things so close to my island, and then I found another one only a few hundred blocks away from the other one. I didn't want to worry about the monuments yet, so I went treasure hunting in the ocean and found some good loot. I stole some sugarcane from a nearby island and went right back to my base. Day 5, I went fishing. I planted my stolen sugarcane and then terraformed my land a little bit. I was also kind of bored, so I went and caught a fish in a bucket. More landscaping. More landscaping. Even more landscaping, day 6. I got bored again, so I decided to tower up and water bucket clutch. Even more boredom equals more water bucket clutching. I ran out of animals and I didn't want to go fishing a lot, so I decided to set up a farm so that I could have bread whenever I wanted. I also added some shape to make it look fancy. I'm starting off day 7 by punching grass, and I did that for a really long time. After punching all that grass, I got a lot of seeds, and now time to expand my farm. More farmland, more farmland, more farmland. I put the composter on the corner of my house for easy access. With the bone meal I got from the composter, I grew my crops a little more, and then I captured this pig against its will. Then I dug the rest of the day. I'm back in the mine day 8. I didn't find the best of stuff, but I'm happy with what I got. I found a pillager patrol on my island, so I crafted a shield because I knew I couldn't take them on without it. They weren't an issue at all. I hung their banner on my front door to show off my power, and then I realized I forgot one. He didn't want to join the rest of them, but I killed him anyway. You see that thing in the top right corner? That's the bad omen effect, and you do not want to go near a village with that effect. So I sought out some cows to get rid of the effect, and after drinking the milk, I brought them home. It was a really annoying process, and with all the blocks in my inventory, I speed bridged towards my main island. I speed bridged the whole way there, and only messed up once because some kelp got in the way. Day 8 was the first time so far that I genuinely thought I would die. Not only because a skeleton and spider got my health low, but also because I ate a pufferfish, and it poisoned me down to half a heart. I sat in my house, scared. After that scare, I went and captured my cows. I want to breed them so that I can have meat all the time, but I need a lot for that to happen. I rounded up the last of them. Gotta get that meat. Yee. After waking up day 9, I noticed a lot of mobs were outside, but the sun quickly dealt with them. There was also a creeper, and he helped me carve out my land a little bit. Then I fished for half a day, and after cooking what I got, I had a decent amount of food. I made some pants and went to bed. Then I dug for an entire day. On day 11, I switched over to Lunar Client, the client I use for Bed Wars, because I realized that it can support 1.16. Using a client isn't cheating, but it is an advantage. Throughout these 100 days, I used the perks of Lunar Client to my advantage, and it helped me survive. Here's me changing the settings. Here I create a waypoint, or a beacon, so that I can always know where my main island is. Now if I ever get lost, I can always know where to go back to. I also realized that Lunar Client can make things bright, so I never have to use torches again. But I turned that on and off again several times. The sun's also a lot cooler in Lunar Client. Since I didn't have to use torches, I decided to go mining, and I found a cave. And despite the other ones I found, I actually explored it. I turned off the full bright, but as soon as I saw those diamonds, I turned it right back on. I heard a witch, so I wanted to be super careful when mining these diamonds. I found 6 of them, which is pretty good. As soon as I mined all the diamonds, I noped right out of there. I forgot how to make torches, don't judge me, okay? Also, Lunar Client makes sunsets and sunrises hazy. Oh, I love it! And for the first time, I sat down and watched the sunset. It was nice. Day 13's filled with a lot more digging. Since it was night, it was also dark, so I could see all the dark spots on my island very easily, so I torched the place up. Day 14 started off killing this innocent trader so that I could get the leads from the llamas. Still dug the whole day. Here's me digging the last little section of the island. I was super excited. Man, it looks so good! More landscaping. With my trusty new diamond pickaxe, I mined some obsidian so I can get a portal and an enchanting table. Bread. Finally, I can make an enchanting table. I put it in the best place. Make babies! You guessed it. More farmland. Then I placed stairs down to my mine. After placing the stairs, I just mined. I didn't want to spend forever looking for a village, and I knew that I needed one early on. So I decided to create a waypoint using Lunar Client at about the place that a village would be, so that I could track it easily. But before I headed out for the village, I noticed a pillager patrol. Also, the bad omen effect is in the left now. I drank some of that white stuff and headed out for the village. Since I knew where it was, the journey was a lot easier, but still fun. When I found the village, I did what any good citizen would do. I stole all their stuff. I also stole all their hay, because bread. I kicked a child out of its bed and slept amongst the villagers that night. Then I trapped as many villagers as I could inside their houses. This guy was stubborn, so I had to capture him in a fancy way. But that's enough villagers for me. Time to go home. I found some loot in the ocean, and it was pretty good stuff. I decided day 20 to go find that buried treasure. Hey, get out of my boat, hippie! The map led to a small island. I was digging a lot and getting nowhere, so I turned on full bright and I finally found it. Man, this thing was packed. With full bright still on, I was able to see the ocean more, and I saw a monument. Here's my live reaction. Another one? This is like the billionth one. Before determining if it was a different one, I found a ruined portal, and I decided to explore it. Average stuff. Ooh, bamboo. Next day I'm mining. Yeah, lots of mining. Right as I was about to give up on this section, I found some diamonds. Literally, that was gonna be my last block. And I found diamonds. Vein of 5. Not bad. I found this a good time to set up my nether portal. Let's do this. Not the best spawn. Also super laggy. I was scouting out the area when I heard a gas and panicked. That's alright, I'll just lead through my portal. No, panic. Some magma cubes got me pretty low before I could light the portal back. But with some quick thinking, I was able to get out of there. Hey, what are you doing on my property? They weren't an issue. Here's my live reaction of what happened in the nether. Oh my gosh. Not doing that again anytime soon. Oh, I forgot to say, I got some nether resources when I was there, and I'm now testing out some patterns I saw online. After testing out the patterns, I'm back at the village, placing walls. I'm taking some advice from Luke the Notable, because walls can really save you. I ran out of walls though, but that shouldn't be an issue. Something happened with my Minecraft, and now I'm player 364, and all of my achievements reset as well. Then I went back home and made more walls. I set up my portal a little further away to see if I can get a different spawn. Nope, same spawn. Panic. Mining always calms the mind. Oh yeah, diamonds. I was super excited. That's a lot of diamond. That was a 9 vein. Holy cow. Next day, I'm still mining peacefully when a creeper creeped up on me and scared the ever-living bejeebers out of me. All these scares are leaving me scarred. I'm a fragile boy. Now I'm super paranoid while mining, so I'm always checking behind me. Early the next morning, I used some TNT to help me carve out a little bit more of my land. Nice. I'm back at the village to place more walls. But of course, I ran out again. That's alright, I just made some more. I finished placing the walls and then torched them up. In Lunar Client settings, I set it to dark so that I could see all the dark spots without any monsters actually spawning. On my way home, I found another ruined portal, so I looted it. It wasn't the best of stuff. At least I got a gold block, so there's that. With my new golden hoe, I made some more farmland. Next day, I'm mining for lapis, and look at that. Lapis. I was very happy, if you can't tell. Finally, I can enchant my stuff. I heard some lava, so I was digging in some random places, when all of a sudden, I found diamonds completely by chance. Finally, I can enchant my stuff, and I gotta say, I look pretty snazzy. I moved my furnaces, harvested my crops, and dug some more. I made an efficiency 3 shovel, and man, it's fast. It insta-mines dirt, not grass. Weird. Now I'm setting up a mob farm so that I could get tons of XP. I ran out of cobblestone, so it's back to the mine for me. But I didn't notice a creeper, and I almost died. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. Here's my live reaction of what happened. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. If it weren't for my enchanted armor, I definitely would have died there. Still working on my mob farm. It's taken a lot more cobblestone than I thought. And would you look at that, I ran out again. That's perfect. I started a little tree farm, and then I heard a trident hit, and I booked it. I finished planting with no issues though. The next morning I set up a cobblestone generator, so I didn't have to go to the mine all that much. Yep, it's pretty efficient. With trapdoors and more cobblestone, I worked on my mob farm some more. More mining. More construction. Even more mining. More construction. I made the roof a little bit too high, but I fixed that the next day with no issue. Next day I finished roofing and celebrated by farming. Next day, I'm expanding my cow farm. There's just too many of them. I chopped my new trees and set up some new storage. And, wow, that's a lot of sand. With my Instamine shovel, I dug some more. With my enchanted armor, I feel a little more safe, so let's go to the nether. I mined a lot more stuff this time. There was a security breach in my mob farm, and I totally didn't panic. I couldn't decide between polished basalt or logs, so I went with both. Babies. With my orphan slayer, I was able to kill lots of mobs today. Next day, I decided to make some diamond armor. Now it'll be even harder to kill me. The same thing that happened before happened again, but this time, I was ready. And of course, more orphan slaying. More mining day 46. Ooh, a double creeper attack. I found a ravine, but no diamonds. I put some carpet on some fences, and then slaughtered some cows. I'm sorry I gotta do this to you. There's too many of you. With the leather I got from the cows, I made some books for some better enchanting. Back to mining. And hey, would you look at that? I found some diamonds too. I found another vein of diamonds, and with my fortune 1 pick, I was able to get 18. Now I can finish my diamond armor. More mob killing. I'm having so much fun with this. I'm back at the village the next day to set up a villager breeder, or at least the box. I didn't have a way to trap the villagers, but this was at least a good start. Back home, I'm still slaying. I finished enchanting my gear, and now my diamond armor is complete. Next day, I set up an aquarium, and the only reason why is because I was bored. You're mine, Nemo. With my diamond armor, I felt brave enough to enter the nether. Nope, forgot my flint and steel. Guess I'm not going to the nether. This one looks nice. Day 54 started by me getting stung by a pufferfish, and then I made a better pickaxe. Day 55 through day 61, I'm gathering materials for a project and then making it. You don't get to see it yet. It took a while, but hey, I'm almost done now. If you want me to reveal what I built, like the video. Just kidding, I'll reveal it whether you like it or not. But seriously, like the video. And there it is, a statue of me. It will stand until I die, which hopefully will be never. After finishing the statue, I decided to fix my mob farm because it was too big and I thought the size was affecting the efficiency of the farm. And I'm still working the next day, and then I finished. It may look ugly from the outside, but it's what's on the inside that counts. Day 63, I'm following another buried treasure map I found to see if it was different than the other one I found. Turns out it was just the same one. Then I made a spicy sword, made it sharp, and tested it. Day 64, I'm adding another layer to my mob farm. Next day, I'm chopping trees like the lumberjack I am. And then, more mob farm construction. Day 66 was just filled with mob farm construction. I was just shy of having enough cobblestone, but I finished it the next day. Day 67 started by me harvesting all this bread. But the bread isn't actually for me. It's for my good villager friend over here. With the profits I made, I bought a bunch of pumpkin pie. And if you didn't know, pumpkin pie is a great source of food. Then my villager friend just disappeared without a trace. But I found him by the well for some reason. Then I bought some cookies off of him. Day 68 started with the murder of innocent cows. I used my spicy sword on him. Then I added some books. And then I made this crappy hilly part of my island look a little better. I think it looks pretty good. Day 69 through 70, I dug out the stone on the ground and replaced it with dirt. Day 71, I went to a nearby forest to gather materials for a new house. Yup, I'm taking down my roofless wood shack. Day 72, I'm chopping down some bamboo to be my fuel. Then I said hi to it, drowned with the trident, and then I cooked some stuff with my bamboo. Yeah, it pains me to do this, but it's time to dismantle the wood shack. Now it's time to start building. This actually isn't my own design of a house, because I didn't want to spend forever designing a house on an island I was going to abandon. So I used Drizzle's tutorial on YouTube. His video will be linked in the description. Beds, furnaces, trapdoors, stairs, storage, more storage, murder, books, more storage, more farmland, seeds, breeding, danger, creepers. Alright, enough of that. I got a better pickaxe. Then I disenchanted my armor and made better stuff. I want to go mining for netherite, and for that I need beds, and for that I need wool. And look at that, I'm already going to the nether. Now with enchanted diamond armor, magma cubes do almost nothing to me. Now I'm digging to Y level 15 to try and find some of that good ancient debris. Hey look, I made it. Ah, danger! I ended up not using the beds because I was afraid, and now I'm showing you all the ancient debris I found one at a time to show you I didn't spawn them in. And finally, I'm done. I'm free. My hands and legs may have been shaky, but you bet I watched all that debris cook. And look, it's all done. Now I can craft my netherite ingots. And now, I'm upgrading all of my armor. That achievement sound is always awesome to hear. And now, thanks to a texture pack that I'll link in the description, I look like a Mandalorian. Then I named all my armor pieces Beskar, because I can do what I want, and you can shove it. Then I went to the top of my statue and replaced the polished basalt with regular basalt, and I think it looks better without the thick lines. Day 80, I'm going to the village to capture some villagers, but I forgot beds and a minecart, so I wasted a whole day walking. I really gotta get another portal highway. I'm back with beds now, and for the record, I didn't hurt that villager. The block did. If you didn't know, villager beaters work by putting beds in a box with villagers and giving them food. And that makes babies? I think that's where my parents said they came from. One more villager in the morning and I'm good to go. I'm back home, harvesting some crops so my villagers can reproduce. My aquarium isn't nearly big enough for my liking, so I spent the rest of the day expanding the tank. I'm finishing up day 83, and look, you can walk under and see all the fishies. Slaughter. Breeding. More slaughter. I added the final books to my collection, and now I get level 30 enchants. I'm back at the village day 85 so I can make some children.
And yes, I've done it! A child! And another one!
I wanted a full set of netherite tools too, and because I didn't have enough diamonds, I went mining. And would you look at that? Diamonds. That's enough mining for me. And now I'm gathering obsidian. I wasn't recording for day 88, but I already got the nether portal linked up to the village. Now I don't have to walk 1,000 blocks every time. I went to the nether early in the morning to get a head start, and started mining immediately. Once again, I'm showing all the pieces I mined to show I didn't spawn them in. The minutes felt like hours to me because I was super nervous. I made a little note for myself and got the last piece. Finally, I can get out of this mine. If you're wondering, no, I won't break the blocks above my head, and will continue to bonk my head because I'm scared of lava falling on me. Laggy freedom. Next day, I watched all the debris cook again. With the last one done, I was ready to make my netherite ingots and finish my tools. Oh, I love the look of netherite tools, oh my gosh. Apparently it was an achievement to get a netherite hoe. I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, now I got all the netherite tools and all the netherite armor. I'm a true Mandalorian now. Then I tested my sword on a volunteer. I enchanted my hoe just to make it look better. No real purpose. With my new netherite axe, I chopped trees the rest of the day. Day 92, I'm doing more terraforming because I was bored. I put some stairs up to my storage and terraformed the rest of the day. I don't have any sounds day 93, but I had a disagreement with the ghast and I couldn't kill it. Then the ghast just disappeared. Don't know what happened to it. Then I gave the villagers a bunch of food so they could have more babies. Ah, there's the ghast. I'll take care of you this time. Boom. Gotcha. Day 94, I'm adding another level to my mob farm, and this time it's made out of netherite, because mining for netherite gave me a surplus of the stuff. I'm using different trapdoors, because why not? Seriously, I didn't even pick up half of the netherite I mined, and I still have a bunch of it. Next day, I'm digging for a cobblestone pathway. This should be enough cobblestone, right? Oh, little did he know, this wasn't even close to the amount of cobblestone he needed. Now I'm laying down the paths. This entire time I've actually been collecting fish, but haven't been showing it. I ran out of cobblestone and had to mine some more. Still placing paths though. I added a sandstone trim to my house, and now it's slap time. I have 2 of the same fish, but who cares? I'm terraforming all day next day. Gotta make the land look pretty. Still terraforming day 98 and placing paths. I heard a baby zombie getting hurt, and I couldn't tell where it was coming from. Oh hey little guy. Bye little guy. More mining. But at least it's slap time again. But it's digging time again. Oh look, day 99. It'd be something if I died today. I'm doing the finishing touches around my base, making a few more things look nice. I'm chopping trees, doing the fine details, and watching the sun set. Man, that looks nice. And you gotta know I slept soundly that night. And there it is, day 100. I spent the whole day capturing screenshots and exploring the world. Nice, look at all those fish. I did some last minute renovations, and I started work on a monument to represent my 100 days of survival in hardcore Minecraft. And there it is. It's a hardcore heart. I think it looks pretty nice. Then I watched the sunset. And I like this angle the best. I've done it. I've survived for 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. If this video gets 2 likes, then I'll go to 200 days. And if it doesn't, then I'll probably cry. But I'll probably still make 200 days nevertheless. Thank you all so much for watching. Some people could probably do more than I did in 100 days, but I had a ton of fun making this video, and I'm looking forward to going to 200 days.